So this is about our Lord Jesus. She was conceived by the Virgin Mary. Now this Virgin Mary, they had done family, every tradition for, like she's been given to a man in marriage. But I'm sure they were just left with coming to church for blessings. And the man was there, and the wife to be, or the wife, came to him and said, I'm pregnant. And he said, what? I've never slept with you. There's no issue. He said, yes. He said, then explain. I'm all ears. Explain. Then she gave the explanation. He said, since my mama born me, I've never heard a thing like this. You see, when we are reading it, we have foresight. Like the story has been told over and over. But imagine you are Joseph. And since you came to this world, you have never heard that somebody was there and just got pregnant. And the person is trying to explain it spiritually. And you call your pastor, and your pastor says, what? Please advise yourself before it's too late. So Joseph was worried. But somehow, Joseph, in his heart of hearts, knew that Mary was a good young woman, a marriage or marriable material, and he loved her. And he was wondering what could have happened. Did somebody rape her and she will not tell me? So every day Joseph was worried, thinking. Started growing lean. Even his food he couldn't eat. Was so worried. So one of the days he was thinking, and then he was thinking, okay, the best thing for me is to just cancel this marriage, cancel the blessing altogether, just cancel everything. But how will I explain to people? And if I tell people that Mary is pregnant, bear our laws, she has to be brought to the public and be stoned to death, and then be disgraced. But she has never wronged me before, and I don't want her to be disgraced. So as he thought of it, then he was thinking, well, is it a way I can do it privately? Maybe I'll just run away from town and go to Libya or Agege, and then something, and just tell the parents that I'm going to do it in a way that Mary will not be beaten by the society or castigated upon, and I don't want her to suffer that. That's why the Bible says the man was a good man. If it was somebody, he would drag Mary. That very day Mary told him that, so he would drag Mary to the public square. He insulted her. But he was thinking of this. And the Bible says, whilst he was thinking of this, an angel of the Lord appeared to him, not physically, in his dream. And then the angel told him that, stop thinking about this. This whole thing is clear. Everything that has happened and everything Mary has told you is the truth. And this thing had been planned long before your mama met your papa. And you are just fulfilling the plans of God and prophecy. So get up, go and tell the pastor the wedding will not be postponed. Organize a wedding, do it, receive blessing, but only on this condition, that when you marry, you will never have sex with Mary until she delivers. And you will be the earthly father, the foster father of this baby. So you will give the baby a name. And this is the name you should give the baby. The name is Jesus. And the meaning of the name is that he will save people from their sins. So the Bible says Joseph woke up, and immediately he understood the message, and he knew that God had spoken to him, and he did what the Lord said he should do. That's why we are here today. Clap for Joseph. He's a good man. Oh, clap better for Joseph. Joseph is a powerful. When we go to heaven, I will shake his hand. He's a good man. He's a good man. So based on this story, we are learning a few things, just like we did last week. We are learning on you and your happiness. You can see from the beginning of the story that Joseph was not a happy man at all because of what happened. He was troubled. His happiness had disappeared. But by the time the whole thing came to an end in verse 25, you could see that Joseph was now a very, very happy person. Do you understand? And all of us want to be happy, especially in the coming year. You want to be a happy man. As you are advancing in age, you see, your happiness should increase so that you live longer. When you are growing older and you are always sad and depressed and down, you will die faster. So even as we are going on into another year, please increase your happiness quotient. Increase your level of happiness. The first key for today in helping yourself to be happy is not thinking too much. Joseph, according to the verse 20, because of what had happened and what Mary had told Joseph, Joseph was always thinking whilst he thought on these things. Always thinking. Since the day Mary told him that this is what has happened, Joseph was always thinking. And when you are thinking too much, you cannot be happy. Stop thinking too much. Can you preach for me? Turn to somebody and say, stop thinking too much. Stop thinking too much. When we say these things and somebody hears it from afar, you say, in the church we are trying to let the people not think. That's why they are not doing well, because in this world thinkers rule the world. That is not the kind of thing I'm talking about. Every one of us need to think. As a man thinketh, so he is. But we are talking about issues that are beyond you. There are so many things you are thinking about. You are getting worried too much. The thought is too much. The thought, I said the thought is what? Too much. Matthew 6:27, he said, which one of you by thinking can add even a stature to his height? If you are short, just accept it like that and move on. You are thinking. You look yourself in the mirror. Oh, this is my nose. I don't like. You are thinking, but that is your nose. It's a designer nose. Which of you by thinking thought can add 1 cubit onto his stature? You are thinking too much. And I'm preaching to somebody who is a prophecy. I'm prophetically addressing somebody's issue. The thought is too much. You are thinking about so many things you do not have control over. There are things you cannot solve. There are issues that are beyond you. Thinking will not make anything work. It will rather cause something in here to affect you. That's why Philippians 4 says, be anxious for nothing. The thought has made you too anxious. The anxiety is too much. Stop thinking too much and you'll be happy. I say you'll be happy. You cannot think and solve the whole world problem. You will die and the world will continue. Thinking too much. And sometimes we are thinking about things that are beyond us, things that are weird, things that are not even there. We are thinking, we are seeing ghosts where there is no ghost. We thinking. It makes you lose your joy.